It is a very hot Florida day. This is the Rivian. You can hear the AC going. Today we are going to be changing how I mount my Starlink Mini on here. And this one I have is actually a different dish than the one that is usually on here, which is right here. This guy. We, after getting the Starlink standard on the roof, which you guys have seen already, if not, check that video out. After getting that, we got our Starlink Mini for free. So we're going to be installing that on here instead, since it also gives us half off of the roam plan. So I'm paying half what I used to pay on the Starlink Mini that was on here. In addition to that, instead of using the roof rack mount that you've been using, I want to do an under glass mount. Let me go under the third glass roof under here, third roof glass under here in the third row. It's going to look nice and tidy. So we're going to go and get that started. So please bear with me on the noise. The AC is so loud on these Gen 2s. But this is what we're working with. We have the Starlink Mini. We're going to get that installed. It's going to go on the roof glass right up here. That's the goal. We have a suction mount that I got from Amazon. Just a generic one. If it works well, I'll throw a link in the description so you guys can grab this one and pick it up for your Starlink Mini. And yeah, let's go and get started. And this is under here is a roof shade that actually used to be on here. It's taken off now for installation. We have the one on there already. And so I want to see if it performs well thermally and everything like that with the cover on, because that'd be pretty cool. So basically Starlink would go up here and then we layer the cover under it. So I have a little bulge right there so you'll know the Starlink's there, but I think it'd be fine. So I'm gonna go start unboxing everything really quick and we're gonna get things moving fast because it is hot. So it looks pretty simple. We have these two pieces here. They're going to go on each of the short ends of the dish, like so, and like so. And it's basically already on. You just slide on pretty easy and then it's already on. Push this one on a bit more. And we're pretty much already good. We'll take these, and if we flip it over, let's see how we tighten them. So this, okay. So it's a little flap. That's loose. And that's active. So right now they're all active. I'm going to loosen them all up before I put them up. And then we're going to find a spot. Oh, so many flies out here today. Flies and love bugs. Gotta love Florida. So I'm aiming for the side. Usually if someone sits in the third row, they sit on the right. So I'm going to put on the left. Right here. And it's nice and close to the outlet we should be using. We're using this outlet right here. And plug it in from there. That's where the last one was plugged in before. Previously, it was plugged in here, and it'll go up onto the crap handle, right up here, and then go up here, up to this top roof rack, or this rear roof rack, go across the top, and then go across here, and then I stuff it in there, and go right here, where the Mini used to be. So now it'll be less cables going crazy and not having to have a cable go through the door anymore, which is very nice. Everything will be kind of stationed just in the rear, which will be pretty good. So let me go ahead and find a good spot. Wish I could do it while holding the camera, but can't really safely. So I'm gonna find a spot really quick to put this and show you what I found. All right, you join me in the back seat now. This fits pretty well. And these suction cups are pretty tough. You know, it's on there, which is good. Shouldn't worry about it falling off or anything during travel. So now we have that done. Don't really need this on here. I can pull this off, but like that. It's like a little kickstand. Just throw that in here. Fun fact, Gen 2 duals don't have this anymore. But mine is such an early version that I still have it. Duals for Gen 1 had it, and duals for Gen 2 don't, but I believe the Ascend trim, Tri, or Quad have it. Along with the Alcantara headliner, duals for Gen 2 also don't have this. I have a special one. So we're going to grab the cord. Definitely don't need anything this long. but I'm just going to use the bare minimum. It's coming out the back, so once the roof shade's on, I'll just go right from here and down. For now, I'm just going to have it just drop down right here and do the roof shade later on, because I don't know where the clips for it are. I have the adapter here, keeping it as tight up as possible, because we're not going to use much of it. Grab one end and just pull that up to where we need it. I want to keep it as bunched up as possible. So we go right here. The second port right there is the Ethernet port, which we're not using for now. Oh, come on. Whoop. We will be using that port on the Starlink Mini I have on the Lightning soon. My next video, I plan on building an Ethernet switch in the truck that is plugged into my Mini, so I can hardwire my computer or use a comically large cable, comically long cable, and route it from the truck and the Starlink Mini to my house as an internet backup. Of course, we have a Starlink Mini or Starlink standard on the house now, but I had the idea prior to buying it, so I still want to try it. So we're going to take a little bit off of here on the end here. That's perfect. Plug it into the end of this. Yep, come on. Whoop. And into the socket it goes. Now the socket should be set to auto, but the Rivian might have turned them off, so I might turn them back on. It does not look like it is active. There'd be a little blue light there if it was running. So I'm going to turn the outlets on very quickly. We're going to hit the car and this right here and go to the bottom. Outlets, auto. Now they are turned on and the Starlink should be booting up. We're going to set up everything and be on our way. Another fly got on here. Nice. But really simple installation. Quick update, a few days later. I actually do a little bit of adjusting on the positioning of the Starlink Mini. So in that corner, it was having some issues. Having it be right here was giving it some problems with it being so close to the edge. I wasn't thinking about that. Since the satellites are rotating like this all the time, it's going to need both view this way and that way. So I mounted it to the middle, basically dead center here. And I've had zero issues with signal now. So disregard that spot I used earlier. That was just to test it. I thought it would work. It does not work, but this works perfectly. It worked intermittently here, but it would work for about 10 seconds, cut out for 5 seconds, come back for 10 seconds, etc. So if you were to use your rear glass, use this. I first thought it was the coating on the glass, but it turns out it's just the positioning, because I don't even have any, the electrochromatic stuff. So yeah, just a quick ending bumper here so that you guys don't mount the wrong way. Dead center in your third row glass for the R1S, and you'll be good to go. About to go on a drive across town and see how well it works, but I'm excited. Much more minimalist. Don't have to worry about being outside and potentially commandeered by someone. It is now within the vehicle and pretty hidden apart from the cable. Once I get a nice little cable managed to tie somewhere, I have some ideas. It's gonna look pretty neat. I'm excited. Every time the Rivian turns on, and the sockets are set to auto, of course, it'll automatically turn the Starlink on when I get in. I wish it would turn off the outlets immediately upon close of the door, because then it has to boot up and calibrate again. So that's a bit annoying. But I'm glad that at least it's a better setup than I had before. I still have the extra Starlink Mini. I'm not sure I'm going to use with it, because this one is the free one that came with it. And as a reminder, if you want a free Starlink, currently it comes with, currently as of making this video anyway, as of getting this one, if you get a standard plan for your house, residential plan, it is a lease on the equipment. So you don't pay for the big dish or the free Mini. As long as you have the service active and paid for, you are basically leasing these for free. Now, if you cancel your plan, you have to either pay for them in full or return them. In addition, you can't take that standard on the car like this one, or you have to pay for that hardware when you switch it to Roam. It only works at your address. I think that's part of why they gave you the free Mini, because people want to take it other places. So they gave you the free Mini with discounted Roam, and it's pretty much the same, just slower speeds. I want a standard personally for my vehicles, but the Mini will do fine for now, but I may upgrade to a standard on the Lightning here pretty soon. But Yeah, pretty easy video. I'll link the mount I used in the description. Literally 2 parts. It has some spare suction cups, which is nice if you need them. But yeah, we're good. Pretty good setup. We'll see how well it fares, but I mean, setup wise, 10 out of 10. It took me 2 seconds to put the 2 things on and then take them off and film myself put them on again. Very easy. So you can see from the top here, it is under the glass, the very dirty glass. So pretty good setup. Let me know what you guys have for your Rivian Starlinks or other EVs, and how you have your Starlink Mini or standard mount in here. I'm curious. I have lots of different ideas, so let me know. I could probably fit a standard sideways in here as well. I might test that soon. Well, that's it for me. Have a good one, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one, and let me know how you guys plan to use your Starlink. If you want to take advantage of that whole deal, I'll have my referral link in the description, and you'll also get a free month of Starlink from that link as well. So if you do plan to get it, any one of these, you'll be able to get that free month, I believe. So definitely use that link if you can.